Okay, it's now on air, so now you can share the video. Okay.
Well, it's live, so you better talk.
Hi, it's Lori, the nurse practitioner. Thank you for joining me this evening. So tonight we're talking about stress, and it's something I definitely know a lot about, being a nurse practitioner and a single mom, and doing a lot of things in life. Things happen and get you. So anyway, how does stress affect you? Well, a lot of times in private practice, I'll have people come in and they're like, oh my goodness, I feel awful. And they're suffering from acute stress. And what acute stress really does, it causes a lot of problems with sleep. It can cause a lot of problems with vague pain, like headaches. It can also cause things eventually like depression and anxiety. A lot of times people will complain of severe fatigue and mind cloudiness. And so a lot of times this is when I tell people, okay, we need to just kind of look back at things, take a step back, breathe, and we'll get through the hump. Then the other problem that can definitely cause and come up is the problem with chronic stress. And chronic stress is basically having chronically or long-term effects of stressful episodes, one right after another. And so what happens is, because the body is reacting to the stress, part of that reaction is a development of cortisol. And cortisol is our natural hormone that helps us get ready for that fight or flight response. And so if you can imagine, if you've got that chronic stress going on, you've got this chronic increase of cortisol. And what does cortisol do? We hold on to everything. It makes the body clamp down and hold on and get ready for that fight or flight. And part of that is holding on to fat stores and weight, slowing down the metabolism and conserving energy. And so part of that, it makes you sleepy and it makes you tired. It fatigues you. And so you act a little bit slower and you just don't have the energy that you really need to exercise and do a lot of your daily things. With cortisol, because it's clamping down, part of that clamping down process is causing inflammation in the body. It helps to close and constrict. And so that constriction can cause a lot of chronic illnesses that we're seeing nowadays, especially things like high blood pressure, peripheral vascular disease, peripheral arterial disease, the thousands of autoimmune disorders that seem to be affecting people on a regular basis and increasing basis, diabetes, irritable bowel syndrome, chronic fatigue syndrome, and the list goes on and on and on. And until you can get a hold of this chronic stress syndrome, people are just going to keep creating and developing these types of disease processes. I'm sorry, my children are causing me stress right now. So what can we do about it? And that's the biggest thing is, you develop this chronic illness, you're told by your medical provider, I'm sorry, but we need to get on top of your high blood pressure, for example. And your body's just full of all this inflammation. And so the first thing, like I said, with the acute stress syndrome, take a step back, reevaluate everything, reprioritize. Is it that, you're trying to do too many things at once? For instance, like I'm going back to school. I'm a full-time nurse practitioner. I'm a single mom. I'm also working eventually, hopefully to buy a new home, get married and things like that. So that's a lot of stuff all at once. And so sometimes you just need to take a step back and say, okay, what do I absolutely need to be working on right now? If you're working at work, if you are able to, do you work during the work hours? And when you go home, leave work at the office if you can, and concentrate on your children, for example, or concentrate on your workout or whatever it is that you feel that you need to concentrate on at that time. Next thing is exercise. Now, a lot of people say, well, we need exercise in order to lose weight, in order to battle everything. And I've gone through that myself. But through further research, we're finding that really exercise can also stimulate more cortisol production, because the cortisol is trying to meet that fight response, so to speak. So exercise, I usually tell people, try to do something calming. Try to do walking. Try to do yoga. Try to do Tai Chi. Something that's not going to really intensify your routine or increase your cortisol production in your body. The next thing, the big thing, is diet. We are a fast food nation, and unfortunately, those fast foods are really not as nutritious as they need to be. And as we often, even if we're trying to buy nutritious foods at the store, it's not as nutritious as it once was. So, you know, and when we're stressed, it usually means because we're busy. And if we're busy, we're buying quick things, and quick things aren't so great for us. It's junk. And the body is now having to deal with all the junk and processing it and getting rid of the toxins to keep our bodies functioning, and isn't able to deal with the healing process that it's had to do, that it really should be doing from the chronic stress syndrome. And so I'd like to show you a little video about another way that our diets can help us, and something that we can add to our diets to help. It's called adaptogens, and something really great and cool that's out there in natural life.
Stress, whether from work, finances, or relationships, can make you feel overloaded and overwhelmed. When it comes to stress, it isn't all in your head. Stress has real physical consequences and could eventually lead to poor health. It's time to change, and by change we mean to adapt. Fortunately, Mother Nature has provided an answer to stress in the form of adaptogens. What are adaptogens? These are plants that produce special substances originally intended to help them adapt to stressors in their own environments. Scientists in the former Soviet Union were the first to scientifically study adaptogens in hopes of providing improved strength, energy, and mental and physical stamina in soldiers, athletes, and cosmonauts. Further research found that adaptogens work by normalizing the body's functions under stress, and taking them daily improves mental and physical performance while reducing fatigue. Adaptogens come in a variety of isogenics products. Ionic Supreme is a potent, adaptogen-rich beverage that helps the body better manage its response to stress. Ideal as a pre-workout or anytime you need to fight off fatigue. E Plus is an energy shot with natural caffeine from green tea and yerba mate, and features a blend of adaptogens that prime the body for athletic performance. Rounding out Isogenics' adaptogen offerings is Tea Plus Chai, a spiced black tea and adaptogen-infused beverage. Formulated for use during the day or evening, Tea Plus Chai has a calming effect, helping to boost concentration and focus. As the scientific evidence continues to grow around adaptogens, Isogenics is ahead of the game by offering products that make getting effective and safe daily doses of adaptogens convenient and delicious.
Okay, so there's my little adaptogens video. I really love that video because it kind of tells you, you know, you have your body is stressing, all your little cells are going crazy, and so here come the adaptogens, and it helps with stress, both mental and physical, which is really cool. It helps, adaptogens do help you mentally calm. Okay, I can take this, and you're able to step back a little bit and take that breathing moment and reprioritize. And now my dog is starting. And then what adaptogens also do is look at the body physically. What's stressing it out? What's causing stress in the body? What's causing that cortisol development? And so it'll go in and help, for example, detoxify and help decrease inflammation. It can't do it all on its own, but it does help. So in the video, it mentioned isogenics. I found that isogenics, through a lot of research, and the studies are out there backing it up, isogenics really does help with getting those toxins out of your body, so your body has less physical stress to deal with, and you're better able to deal with that mental stress, which is very, very important. All of their products are part of a system. They all work together. It's a nutritional solution system. It's not a weight loss thing. It's not like a big workout, you know, like help your workout be better so you can be like a huge muscle bodybuilder. It's a nutritional system, and you can work it into your day and into your diet. There's a number of different packs and systems that can meet all different budgets, which is fabulous. Something I like, they have like little snack bars you can have in between your meals. This one's a fiber snack bar. We as Americans also do not eat enough fiber. That will be another video. The shakes can come in packets, they come in canisters. You know, you can do it as a meal replacement, you can do it as extra. They also have just a whey protein and just isolene without the extra protein, if you're watching that stuff. And my favorite is the Isodite Plus. These are little chocolates, and they are absolutely delicious. And these also help deal with those adaptogens, help those infuse in. They don't have adaptogens in them, but they do help keep the metabolism going and keeping you detoxified in your system. They're gluten-free, they're dairy-free, they're all infused with green tea, which we all know is very good for decreasing inflammation and boosting immunity. So, and the best thing of all is that these systems help alkaline your body. And what they're finding now too, that cancer survives best in an acidic environment. And another detrimental thing, unfortunately, that stress will do to your body with all the inflammation will cause acidity. And so, and that also with diet. So using isogenics, it can help realkaline your system within 2 days of doing the shakes, which is absolutely fabulous. If you're interested in taking and looking at these products, looking what might fit best into your system, it works great for me. I have 2 shakes a day, and then I have a good meal with the protein and veggies at night. You know, being that run around crazy single parent with a career, it's just easier to make shake and go. But anyway, this is my email, LoriJFNP@gmail.com. Please email me with any questions you may have about ordering such things or getting on top. If you ever have questions about the cost, there's also a program that Isogenics does. It's called U+2. If you decide to pick a certain type of pack, say the 30-day weight loss cleansing pack, and you sign on 2 of your friends or family members with the same pack, you're going to get money back. And that money back is going to cover the cost that you have paid for your pack. So, and that's pretty cool. Plus, you start getting on a referral program. And this company really does a lot to try to help share the information and help others get healthy. So basically, with stress, stay on top of it. If you start feeling too much, take a deep breath, step back, reprioritize, and make sure that you're eating healthy food and getting your body the nutrition it needs to do its job right. Go ahead and exercise. Go ahead and try to sleep. But these products will help you sleep. They will help you feel fantastic and give you some energy. It's totally helped me. And, you know, unfortunately, for some people, weight loss could be a side effect if you need to lose weight. And for some of us, that's actually a good thing. So anyway, give me an email if you ever have any questions, or feel free to follow me also on Facebook under Health Holistic. Thank you, and God bless.